Mars is now in the second decan of Leo, which is sub-ruled by Jupiter and Sagittarius. Jupiter and Sagittarius. This is where our thirst and curiosity for higher knowledge and experience becomes the expression. This decan is represented by Six of Wands. Six of Wands. This is the Lord of Victory. Lord of Victory, as you know, the expression of the inner child is now claiming victory through taking chances. Taking chances. Sagittarius is about taking those necessary risks towards freedom, towards understanding, and experience that serves as a means of empowerment. This is what we're going to be fighting for. Mars is supporting everything that's taken place. Full moon Scorpio, closing out all of the attachments to the 29th degree themes of Aries and Libra, the axis of the runner and the chaser polarity, the narcissist and the codependent polarity, the handle of the knife and the tip of the blade, our identity and their identities, my approval and their approval, my permission and their permission. Sagittarius wants to remove anything that causes restriction, reduction, limitations, because the urge of Sagittarius is to expand, to grow, to become, to spread. It is the spreading fire of the three fires: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is where passion takes lead. Passion is the attitude. Free will is the motive. Freedom is the aim and objective. And Mars is the willingness to fight for it. What does that fight look like for you? We're about to find out. Let's pay attention to ourselves. Stay in the present. We're not operating through Sagittarius energy if we have to know everything. That's the point of Sagittarius taking action before planning. Yes, preparation is part of Taurus. That is the earth. Stability, security, infrastructure, longevity. When we talk about the fire triangle, this is our power to create. Aries, that initiates creation. Leo, that sustains creation. And Sagittarius, that spreads that creation. So emphasis takes place now at the 9th house, where Mars is going to be pulling its influence from. Sagittarius, where there will be influence for Mars. Jupiter, and because of Jupiter being present in Gemini, ethereal support. This equals combustion already. You have air and you have expanding fire, Sagittarius. The air coming from Gemini. And consider Jupiter in Gemini, this is a wind tunnel of air. Explosive energy. What are you going to use it for? Look how much support we have. Look how we're being assisted by the forces of this universe. Let's take full advantage. Let's take full advantage. Second Decan of Leo, 6 of Wands, Lord of Victory. The wish is going to be fulfilled as long as we have the consistency and the focus and the bravery. Everything is here to provide us with all of those elements. Complementary to Mars transit through the second decan of Leo, which is hosted by Jupiter. Jupiter is in Gemini, passing through the third decan of Gemini, the last 10 degrees of Gemini. This represents 10 of Swords energy. Understand, 10 of Swords. This is about endings, change, finalities, closures. It's closing out habits and attachments that prevents expansiveness. This could include losses as well. But who's there? It's Jupiter that's there at this point of expression. Therefore, benevolence, the power of benevolence through Jupiter, it allows us to seize opportunity with the inevitable closures, losses, and endings that we're about to pass through. Where else are we seeing the expression of endings? If you caught the video previous to this, Scorpio full moon, we all will understand that Mercury was reading us our assessment at the 29th degree of Aries, after picking up conclusions from Chiron. Full moon Scorpio, the moon was first in opposition to Mercury at the 29th degree Libra, and this all works together. It's forwarded to Jupiter where optimism, creativity, the interest and effort to seek a higher level of competence and understanding, it transforms all of what would be misfortunes and losses into simple opportunities to take risks, to move forward, to capitalize off of every event that takes place. Mars is ready for all the smoke. It's your warrior, it's your soldier. It is Ogun, the god of war. He's there ready for you to fight for all these victories. We're going to make victories out of all of what appears to be misfortunes. of what appears and seems to be losses. Jupiter is going to turn every bit of that into expansive opportunity. It's assisting with the closures. 29th degree Mercury Aries, 29th degree Moon in opposition to Mercury at Libra. Whatever takes place in these closures, whatever we have to do to make these closures, Jupiter is assisting through the ethereal. Therefore, it is the information we obtain. It's the conversations we have with ourselves and with others, especially with ourselves. The conversation between the head and the heart. Understand. Duality of Gemini, the head and the heart. Wisdom is in the center. Opportunity is here. A great separation. We are coming out of the cocoon of what the Rothschilds and Rockefeller made of us. We're coming out of the cocoon of what the corporate world has made of us. We're coming out of that cocoon. And we're coming back to who God made us to be. The vicegerents. Vicegerents in the earth. Successors in his place. Understand. We the people, Aquarius, yes, here we are about to express that, exactly what it means. Now, because Jupiter is at Gemini, the route to transformation and to closure at these 29th degrees, it has a lot to do about the mindset that we have, the thinking patterns, the train of thought, our critical thinking, our ability to tap into our own heart and our own mind to arrive at the necessary conclusions. As we extract greater expansive understanding from the 9th house, which could be mentors, getting yourself proper education, and research to inform a strong strategy. Optimism is fully open through Mars at the 2nd decan of Leo, pulling off of Sagittarius and Jupiter at the curious Gemini. How can we fail? We can only find opportunity. We can only create opportunity at this hour. Nurturing the seed of thought that starts it all. Optimism. Can do. Will do. It's a yes. This could mean upheavals, rapid changes, sudden changes. Uranus is unpredictable as it's about to conjunct with the sun. The unpredictable nature of Uranus, we cannot anticipate what moves that Uranus is going to make to align us with the conception of thought and imagination that comes straight from the heart, the inner child's expression. We have only to prepare and to show up in a spirit of optimism. This is emphasizing the importance of endings right now. It's about closure and endings. Dismantling. Practicing the art of detachment. There are many emotional burdens that goes along with this. But Sagittarius and Jupiter makes up for that through fire. passionate enthusiasm, zeal, willpower. We have everything that we need. Hard decisions have to be made. We have to get decisive. To remain decisive, we have to keep clarity about the identity. It is the identity that gives us sharp decision, a sense of decisiveness. We know what decisions to make when we know who we are. It's preparing a supernatural catalyst for whatever it is that we may be anticipating of sudden and unavoidable changes that Uranus has already planned for us. Your heart is about to change because your reality is about to change, because the inner child demands it. What we do know for sure is it will include intensification of your connection to the heart, soul, urge expression, the numerical value of the day of month that you were born. Getting us closer to that. Making it what we can feel and sense, and willing to take all of the risks that go along with showing up for it. It's time to put faith in your story. Put heart behind your story. Put passion behind your mission in life. Not the system. Not what Rothschild Rockefeller fucking wanted you to do. Fuck all that. We are becoming who we need. The sharper the clarity we have about who we are, the easier it will be to not only make difficult decisions, but to overcome the hesitation in making such risks that go along with the decisions that we have to make. Sagittarius is the algorithm of spirit that supports that. The adventure, the ignorance of not knowing, but willing to learn through the power and the fortune and the grace of the fool's journey. The life path itself is seeding from your imagination. The heart, soul, urge expression comes from the inner child. These two things have to come together and solidify. We have to nest in our own life path. Show up for our own life path. So having said that, if these are things that you're not clear about, your heart, soul, urge expression in your life path, what it really means, the details of it, your soul's journey, the backstory, and your journey to earth, the karma that you have assigned to you, your north node, and how to prepare for it, show up for it. The significance of the life challenges that are inevitable for you in your natural story. What your whole entire story really means. Your natal birth chart reading is how you get that clarification. It's how you get that understanding. Jupiter in Sagittarius includes mentorship and includes the student and teacher dynamic. It's about failing your way to success as well. We fail our way to success. We fail our way to success, but we have to stay in motion. Regulating your natal birth chart readings. This is what helps you to sharpen that clarity and confidence in who you are and what you're supposed to be doing. You become more decisive, you become more confident about what you experience inevitably in your life, of the good and the misfortune. Turning everything into opportunity because you're prepared. Prepared through the ethereal, Gemini. The conversations that you have with yourself. The examination of every experience, trying it for what it might mean. Saying what if. The heart sees one perspective and the mind sees one perspective. Standing in the middle is where we have wisdom from Gemini, IBG. Jupiter is blessing us through that exercise, that ethereal exercise. It's a mindset thing. Gemini is the first ethereal experience between self and self, the heart and the mind. It's the ethereal relationship of the self and inner child. You go to Libra, it's the ethereal between you and others. You go to Aquarius, it's the ethereal between you and the world or community. This starts with the ethereal of the self. What type of conversations are we having with ourselves? What are we validating within the self? What thoughts are we selecting? What do we really believe? Critical thinking can help us. We have to have critical thought because we're coming out of the codependence behaviors of being another voice in the crowd, echoing what the people are saying, jumping on bandwagons. The people who lack identity, who wait for what is popular to be said, what is popular to be concluded, what is popular to be done, and thus join the sheeple. No, we're not doing that. Fuck all that. The nature of Gemini is the question. To ask why, to ask if. And when you question, you are seeking understanding, which is why its polarity is Sagittarius. That is understanding. The 9th house. Competence. Expansive view. At this time, the heart and the head, which is Gemini, they're both in Taurus. So this has everything to do with the new moon cycle of Taurus, which is to cultivate the reality of your life path, which is to bring in the reality of your life path, which is to construct and nurture a lifelong experience through your life path, which is to comprehend your life path through the reality that you have attracted and constructed around you. From the heart and the head. It's coming from Taurus. Our values, our value system, our ethos, that which we recognize value in, that which we appreciate value in. It is the I have, not the I desire. It's time to be present where you have much to be grateful for, where you have much to utilize, the utility of the opportunity in front of you. It's the hour of cultivation. Saturn is knocking on the front door of Aries, moving our timeline, our position in the time continuum, our karma. Our spirit of rectitude and order, it's bringing it into the identity. To meet with Neptune, where the ideal has to go through a double phase, a dual phase of dismantling who the fuck we not and constructing who the fuck we are. Saturn is in first stride with this territory between the back door of Pisces and the front door of Aries. It's in first stride, direct motion. In the fall, when it goes retrograde, this is when we review and we extract wisdom from what we were exposed to in these processes and experiences. And it becomes wisdom. When it goes direct motion again over the bridge of Pisces and Aries, 2026 spring, that is when we have understanding going over this territory. And once you have understanding, we are trustees of the blessings that Saturn releases to us, which is the reality of the life path itself. You're supposed to be doing something here in the earth that is unique to your calling, and you have to show up for it. You can't call out. What the fuck are you supposed to be doing? Do you know? What's your calling? What's your mission? You need to know. Anyone out there who doesn't know, I'm screaming from the mountaintops, schedule for your natal birth chart reading so I could put you on. Let's get clarification. Let's get the understanding. Let's get the facts. Let's know. Let's do the homework. Let's get busy. No man, no woman left behind. Nobody left behind. The ship is about to sail. Don't laugh at Noah while he's building an ark. Intense changes are ahead. It's not going to be light. The last decan of Gemini is ruled by the sun. What does that tell you? That's the inner child itself. The expression of the inner child. The emotional phantom or ghost of the inner child, that's the moon. Formed by your first home, the first woman that you knew, and the first man that you knew. And your siblings. The sun is that expression. It gives light to the world. And what you express is what you do with all of your heart. It's what you do with passion. It's what you do with love. It's what you do with enthusiasm. It's what you do with conviction. It's what you do with your soul. Jupiter is there It's supporting the inner child's expression. Where's the algorithm of that? Leo. Mars is there assisting this. From every angle, we're being supported. Can you see it? Is this what you want? The discourse is not enough. To listen to these recordings is not enough. Let's not be that kind of community. I'm prepared. I'm ready. I need you to get prepared. I need you to get ready. Because we have a choice. We have an option to be whoever we want to be. And we have the choice to be a community of those who comprehend, those who understand, a people of competence of the soul's journey, understanding of the soul's mission, clarity and conviction in the identity, fortified with skills and technology through the spirit of how to manage and maneuver and navigate emotional weather. That preparation takes place behind the scenes, one-on-one. This season's about making healthy connections, not attachments. I ain't selling dick. I ain't selling pussy. That's attachments. I'm selling healthy connections. If we can learn to be interested in such things, if we can evolve to become interested in such things, that is where we're supposed to be connected intimately. But you gotta want it.